I'm Derek Beres. I'm a Los Angeles-based yoga instructor, DJ, and journalist. And one of my biggest influences in my life has been Joseph Campbell, who was really the person who brought mythology into widespread attention. And even if you don't know his name, one of his most famous quotes and that you see used all the time is "Follow your bliss." And sometimes I find this translated as this very etheric idea of go what you love with and everything will work out very nicely or great, or it's all a very easy path when you find your passion. But the full context of the quote, which I want to share, puts a little bit more perspective. I have a firm belief in this now, not only in terms of my own experience, but in knowing the experiences of other people. When you follow your bliss, and by bliss I mean the deep sense of being in it, and doing what the pushes out of your own existence. It may not be fun, but it's your bliss, and there's bliss behind pain too. You follow that and doors will open where there were no doors before, where you would not have thought there'd be doors, and where there wouldn't be a door for anybody else. There's something about the integrity of a life, and the world moves in and helps. It really does. And I think the best thing I can say is to follow your bliss. If your bliss is just your fun and your excitement, you're on the wrong track. I mean, you need instruction. Know where your bliss is, and that involves coming to a deep place in yourself. So when I see these three words, follow your bliss, posted or used about in, for example, the yoga community, there's sometimes this sense that a bliss is a path that unfolds for you at every moment, and you feel like you're always on that path. And you are, especially when you come into some of the more challenging places. There's an old mythological motif that the hero sometimes finds a wound, and that wound opens up what their path is going to be. For example, I have a number of friends who have gone through cancer, and before they've gone through that in their life, cancer didn't really play into any facet of their life. But when the wound happened and they were able to overcome that, they found some sort of solace and relief in an organization or with different people who helped them to then help others along the way because of that wound. So the bliss point is a very important instruction because inevitably somewhere along the path there's going to be some sort of challenges that come along with it. If you can keep in mind what that was that set you off along your journey, even if there are challenges along the way, you know that that's just part of the growing pains of working yourself into your skin of this life that you're trying to move through. So following your bliss can be a very challenging endeavor at times, but to be able to live a full and rounded and fruitful life means experiencing everything that life offers you along the way. So thank you for letting me share the teachings of Joseph Campbell with you briefly, and I highly suggest looking more into it for your own growth and participation.